Our next bout, coming to the ring. Make some noise for AUSTYN BINKLY.
Mr. AUSTYN BINKLY making his way. He's a representative of the McMahon Training Center. Glad to have him in the ring with us tonight.
Making his debut tonight as well. What do you think's going through his head?
Drew, you're the one that's made that walk the most. You tell us.
You know, making his debut, I think it's just calming those nerves and trying to be present in that moment. You know, nothing comes from an overactive mind, and from the looks of it, he seems calm, cool, and collected, and amazing shorts.
He does have amazing shorts.
Fighter coming to the ring. Make some noise for Taylor Mancuello.
Tyler Mancuello, he's a representative of Genesis Training Academy.
Drew, how important are these first couple of minutes going to be for somebody making their debut? How important is it going to be for those first couple of minutes for AUSTYN for someone making their debut?
Yeah, I always view that it's like jumping in some cold water. I mean, you just got to jump in it, and then it gets a lot easier after that. So I think what he needs to do to get past these nerves is to make first contact. Get in there and start establishing your pace first.
We're going to look at the tail of the tape, guys. AUSTYN BINKLY, a 25-year-old MMA fighter making his debut at 5 feet 7 inches tall and 145 pounds, facing off against Tyler Mancuello, the 27-year-old kickboxer. 1-1 record, also at 5'7", came in at 144 pounds. Well, for a debut fighter, BINKLY sure does look calm.
Cool, calm, and collective. Ice in his veins.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is at 145 kickboxing. 3 rounds, 2 minutes. In our blue corner, make some noise for AUSTYN BINKLY. Fighting out of the red corner, make some noise for Taylor Mancuello.
Here we go, fight fans. It is literally punchy-kicky time. Last minute instructions, no guns, no knives, no weapons. Here we go.
I just want to remind everyone we're fighting in the modified kickboxing rules. So we can punch, we can kick, we can avoid the clinch.
And you can knee to the body, but not to the head.
Mancuello's doing a good job of controlling the ring and establishing this jab.
Nice parry by Mancuello as well, showing some good awareness of his opponent's attack. What I'm seeing almost immediately is the distance management by Mancuello. Very nice.
And that could just come from a couple of fights, just experience, right? This is AUSTYN's first fight. He's really just got to, like you said, just jump in that cold water and get in there.
And time in the gym, too. There's no easy rounds at Genesis. Isn't that right, Drew?
Absolutely. There's no easy rounds in Colorado, period.
Fair point.
But BINKLY was looking very calm, cool before the fight. Unfortunately, I feel like this is turning into lack of foot movement. I'd like to see him move a lot more and not just sit there or stand there.
How much of that do you think is just nerves?
Oh, I mean, a majority of it, I believe. But as the fight continues, I'd like to see him, lose the nerves and pick with his feet a little bit.
BINKLY nicely timed a calf kick as Mancuello is coming in.
Some of these combinations that Tyler's hitting with might wake him up and get his feet moving a little bit.
I mean, he's landing a really good counter cross. which I would just like to see him follow it up with a little bit of combinations. Right there, exactly.
Absolutely.
Only 10 seconds left in the round.
Binkley, towards the end of that round there, was really finding a home for his counter rear hand. So I think in the second round, I'd love to see him put something in front of it and really stamp it, finish the combination with his counter rear.
Binkley's doing a nice job working some of his low kicks as well.
Jesse, how do you see Mancuello getting back into his earlier motivation in the second round?
So I think, Mancuello, he just needs to do a lot of what he did in the first round. I mean, he is the more experienced fighter here. More kicks, and he was working a good jab. But he was getting caught with some combinations by Binkley. So I say, more of the same from Mancuello. He should be all right.
Well, Binkley just got the first fight jitters out of the way. Let's see how he continues this.
Gets charged upon by Mancuello.
Binkley is catching those punches. I'd like to see Mancuello follow up a little bit more, extend those combinations a little bit. Binkley also might have a little bit of a conditioning issue here. Are you seeing that, Drew?
Yeah, Mancuello is definitely pushing the pace and coming out with a lot more volume. And in this kickboxing or Muay Thai, volume is what wins fights. And so you got to start racking up the numbers.
You talked about it early in round one, Drew. Binkley having his feet planted a great preponderance of the time, and that continues to be the case here in round two. He spent a lot of time just being stationary. The problem with waiting to get hit is you'll get hit.
Well, he's doing a good job of countering his right hand, but I'm not seeing a lot of follow-up after that counter lands. And, it's landing, so let's add some variations. Put something in front of it or behind it. But I think Mancuello's doing a good job of keeping that hand busy with kicks.
And there you go. You just called it. Binkley followed up with
Mancuello's hurt. I referenced earlier the low kick that Binkley had been landing well, and he has really beat up the calf of Mancuello. Mancuello's having a hard time. In fact, he switched stances.
I missed it. Was it an offense or defensive injury? It looked like he threw the kick and then it landed improperly. He switched to southpaw to keep that leg behind, but...
Last 10 seconds here. Let's see if Binkley can finish out strong.
All right. Mancuello's corner needs to get some ice on that leg so he can survive this third round.
Excellent round. Excellent round for Binkley right there. He's really turned it on. Took Mancuello into deep water here in the last 30 seconds.
And good job by the corner of Mancuello. They are putting the end swell on the leg where he was taking those calf kicks. So they're aware of what he received.
I'd be curious if he's going to start this round as a southpaw. He fought the fight majorly as an orthodox fighter, but with this injury, he might switch it up to southpaw, and we have to see what he gets doing.
Yeah, we saw it on the replay right there. It was an offensive technique by Binkley that injured the leg of Mancuello. Just a really nicely timed and placed calf kick.
Calf kicks don't tickle.
Drew, how should Mancuello attack this? How should he proceed in this last round?
I think he's going to stand as a southpaw, which is going to take away from this right-hand counter. But most people that don't fight in an open stance, he needs to start bleeding to his right side, and which he actually just started initiating right now. And now he needs to get a little more rear hand heavy.
Beautiful body kick landed by Binkley. You can see it starting to redden up the rib cage of Mancuello.
You can tell he doesn't do a lot of training in the southpaw stance, and so he's kind of flopping all over the place, but he's doing a really good job of staying composed.
Yeah,
excellent right.
Definitely taken out of his game somewhat, and you're not allowed to grab a kick or hook it like that.
Now, Binkley's right counter now is seeing less success because of the stance change.
Absolutely. It's finding less of a home.
And what we're seeing from Binkley as well is he has gotten away from the leg kicks and is starting to target the body kicks, since that injured leg is now the back leg of Mancuello.
Well, Mancuello did this thing where he steps into the pocket and then goes back to his orthodox stance and then exit back to a southpaw. So he's actually doing less work as a southpaw, which is really good, fun to watch.
Just under 40 seconds left in the fight.
I want to see Binkley finish strong here. It's his first fight. Doing a lot of things to potentially get the victory here.
Yeah, we talked about thinking maybe Binkley was missing a little bit of conditioning in early in round one, but he's really picked up the pace and has kept his foot on the throttle here through the second and third.
Really digging down deep. He wants this win.
I mean, both guys are swinging, doing a really good job. What a great fight.
Very entertaining fight from a couple of fighters very early in their careers.
Very impressed to see Mancuello recover from that injury and, for I believe, finish the fight well.
I agree. Seeing on the replay here, Mancuello not really throwing any kicks in the third. Well, he throws a kick as I say that and slips, but very minimal kicks in the third round.
Well, Binkley was doing a good job of landing that calf kick, which caused the damage and that slip towards the end, but unfortunately he was throwing just single shots, and I think combinations would have won this fight.
Something every coach tells you first day in the gym, throw more than one. And then when you're in the gym 20 years later, the coach is still saying, throw more than one.
This was a pretty close fight. The injury in the second round definitely changed the face of the fight.
The flow of the fight altered after that. You're exactly right, Jesse.
I mean, great fight by both guys, but I think experience was the determining factor in this fight. And I think Binkley did a great job, but now after just having one fight, he's going to do so much better in his next.
And must have got some more ice on that calf, because now Mancuello's bouncing around the ring again.
Adrenaline's one hell of a drug, so it's going to hurt worse tomorrow.
He's going to feel that in the morning. How did you feel after your fight?
I got a car accident on Sunday.
Okay.
Saturday, you're on top of the world. Sunday, you just want to crawl under a bed.
All right, Adrian has the word.
Ladies and gentlemen, after all 3 rounds by unanimous decision, the winner, Tyler MANCUELLO!
Congratulations to the Genesis Training Center fighter Tyler Mancuello. Ups his record to 2-1, just the way Drew saw it.